Hello, YouTube fans. BJN1990 here, and today I'm coming at you with a kind of unique video. I am going to talk about cartoon characters that, in my opinion, need or should have gotten more screen time. As the title suggests, I'm going to talk about 10, I repeat, 10 characters from cartoons, in my opinion, that should get more screen time. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's begin. Here we go. Number 10 is actually a couple I'm going to talk about. I'm talking about Mr. and Mrs. Pines from Gravity Falls, Dipper and Mabel's parents. Oh, I know what you're thinking out there. BJN 1990, they never appeared in an episode. Yes, they did. They have never appeared in person in an episode, but if you watch the pilot episode, you can see two pairs of hands grab a video game and cat from Dipper and Mabel, and them giving them backpacks and sunscreen when they are preparing to tell them that they're going to go to their great uncle for the summer. So, yeah, if they were to bring back Gravity Falls, if they could do a Phineas and Ferb next summer, they should do a Gravity Falls next summer reboot. That's my opinion. Maybe they can show their parents finally. But anyway, yeah, that's number 10. Number 9. Speaking of Phineas and Ferb, I am going to talk to you about the episode My Fair Goalie. In that episode, we are introduced to Ferb's dad's brother, his wife, and 6 children. Yeah, they were only in one episode. I think now that they rebooted the show, they need to bring them back. Unfortunately, though, in 2021, the actress who played the aunt, Helen McCroy, sadly passed away from breast cancer. She was only 52 when she passed away, but still, if they were to do that, I don't know if they would replace the actress who played the aunt or just make Ferb's uncle widowed. I don't know. I mean, still sad though, but anyway, that's true. And the next one is another one from Phineas and Ferb, Aunt Tiana, named after the creator's sister. Aunt Tiana was in the episodes Candace's Big Day, and she ended up marrying that guy. What was his name? Bob. He was in that Lake Nose Monster episode. He kept saying, okay! Yeah, we only saw Tiana once. It would be cool to see her again, see how she is doing with her new husband, Bob. So, yeah, I'd love to. Now, again, they rebooted Phineas and Ferb. I would love to see Tiana appear again. Now, here's the next one. Another Phineas and Ferb character, Django. I mean, for those of you who don't remember, Django was in the beach episode, and he also had kind of his own episode with Oil on Candace. You know, I love how they named that episode Oil on Candace, but Candace only appeared maybe twice in that episode, like for maybe like at the very beginning of the episode, and then at the very, like, towards near the end of the episode. They would probably never do this, but just once I want to see a Phineas and Ferb episode with a episode title with a character's name, and that character doesn't appear at all. But yeah, they'd probably never do that, but still. I mean, that episode was awesome. I mean, yeah, but that was the only major role Django had. I mean, he didn't appear, he appeared the episode Out of Tune, and then would not appear till the next season episode about Jeetles and Candace's Big Day, and just the last major speaking role he had was in, I think the episode was called The Innator Method, but I think he only says like 3 words. But anyway, They brought Phineas and Ferb back. They need to put Django in more episodes. Okay. Speaking of that, this is going to be my last character from Phineas and Ferb, but here's the next one, Jenny. She also appeared in the beach episode. She is Candace's friend. I mean, she wants world peace, and you know what? I think we can all use that. I mean, but yeah, I mean, she's never had a really major episode role. I mean, come on. I mean, she rarely appears. It's really great when she does appear. Little piece of trivia, Jenny and the last character I talked about, Django, it was revealed by the creator that they are siblings. They had an episode, 2 episodes, where Stacy and Ginger were revealed to be sisters. They should have, now that they brought back the show, they should have an episode where they show Django and Jenny together. I mean, you know, before I move on, I want to say this. One thing I respect about Phineas and Ferb, the characters were named with family in mind. I mean, the mom is based on Dan Povenmire's sister. The character Isabella is named after his oldest daughter. And then in the episode, in the TV show Milo Murphy's Law, Melissa, the character is named after Dan Povenmire's youngest daughter. And the characters I just talked about, Django and Jenny, were named after Jeff Marsh's daughter and son. I really love the fact that characters on Phineas and Ferb are named with the family in mind. So, by any chance, either one of these people, either Dan Povenmire or Jeff Swampy Marsh, ever watch YouTube and watch this video, Dan and Swampy, thank you for creating the best Disney Channel show, in my opinion. You guys are awesome. You guys do a good job. I mean, I salute both of you. I salute you, Dan Povenmire, and I salute you, Jeff Swampy Marsh. Well, anyway, that's the next one. Now, the next one, I am going to go from Danville to Royal Woods and talk about some 2 characters who need more screen time from Nickelodeon's The Loud House. I am going to talk about number 6. I'm going to name the character Rocky Spokes. The episode was called Back in Black, and it was revealed. The plot of that episode was revealed. Lucy develops a crush on a normal boy, and all the sisters give her a makeover. That normal boy was the character Rocky Spokes. Now, character Rusty Spokes, as his older brother, we have had the wonderful, wonderful privilege to have him pretty much appear as a recurring role as one of Lincoln's friends. Let's hear. There's Lincoln, Clyde, Rusty, Liam, Stella, and the newest one, Kara. I mean, Rusty's appeared in a lot of episodes, but how many times has Rusty appeared? Once. I said this on my 10th anniversary Loud House video, and I'm going to say it right here. To the people at the Loud House, please put Rocky in more episodes. I mean, come on. He was an awesome character, and I speak on behalf of all Lucy Loud fans. Lucy and Rocky for life, man. Come on. But anyway, moving on. Number 5, another Loud House character. I'm going to tell you about this episode. I also mentioned this in my Loud House anniversary video. Dance Dance, I think it was called Dance Dance Resolution. Yeah, 4 of Lincoln's sisters set up dates with him for the school dance. And if I can remember that episode correctly, Lucy set up Lincoln with her friend Haiku. Lynn set Lincoln up with her teammate from roller derby, Polly Payne. God, Polly Payne, that is a mouthful. Luann set up one of her classmates from clown school, Giggles, and the one I'm talking about right here, Luna, set linking up with her friend Tabby. Now I know what you're thinking. Okay, what does this have to do with anything? We have had the wonderful privilege, like Rusty Spoats, we have had the wonderful privilege of having Haiku appear in several episodes involving Lucy and the Royal Woods Morticians Club. Which reminds me, to the people of the Royal Woods Mortician Club, if you ever watch this video, you're awesome. But anyway, like I said, we have had the wonderful privilege of having Haiku appear in several episodes involving the Royal Woods Morticians Club, and there has also been a questionable scene in the episode Spell It Out where Polly Payne appears but she's not wearing a helmet, and Giggles appeared in the Frenzy episode, but Tabby has never appeared again. For God's sake, to the producers of Flathouse, put Tabby in another episode. Please, please, please. Her, Luna, and Sam, that would be a rocking good time, man. Rock on. But anyway, moving on. Now, the next one I'm going to talk to you about is another Disney show, and no, it's not Phineas and Ferb. It is the show Kim Possible. I'm sure everyone's familiar with Kim Possible. I mean, classic show. I mean, loved that show growing up. Introduced me to my favorite voice actor, Patrick Warburton. Well, anyway, in the episode, what was that episode called? Showdown at the Crooked D. I think it was that episode. We were introduced to a new family member of Kim's. Kim's younger cousin, Jocelyn, well, whatever it was. Yeah, it was revealed that she was not only her cousin, but one of her biggest fans. I mean, she was dressed in her mission outfit. But anyway, moving on. The reason I'm bringing Joss up is we had to see Kim's, and I like to take this time to apologize to anyone who gets offended by this, nerdy cousin Larry. He appeared in, let's see here, 3 episodes with speaking roles. I mean, he was in 3 episodes. A little piece of trivia. Larry's mom, Kim's aunt, was voiced by Mary Jo Catlett, Mrs. Puff from SpongeBob SquarePants. But anyway, moving on. How many times did we get to see Joss? Once. She never appeared in person again. Now, there is a scene in the Disney movie Kim Possible Soda Drama. Joss does appear in the picture, but that's only like maybe a 10-second scene. But yeah, I mean, would have been nice we got to see Joss in another episode. Come on. Now, don't quote me, but I heard through the rumor mill grapevine that we might get a reboot to Kim Possible, showing him in college. Or, I don't know what we're going to do. Don't quote me. I just heard a rumor. Maybe, just maybe, we can see Joss in the reboot. But, fat chance, I know. But anyway, moving on. Number 2, I'm going to talk about another Disney show. This one, I did not think it got a fair chance. I'm talking about the 2010 Disney show Kick Buttowski Suburban Daredevil. Really, Disney? 2 seasons? You could give a 3rd season to a show about talking fish, for God's sake, but you can't give a show about a Suburban Daredevil a 3rd season? Get real. I mean, yes, Kick Buttowski had some big shoes to fill. It was the first animated series for Disney since Phineas and Ferb, and it wasn't a Disney Channel original. It was a Disney XD original, and you know what? No, it wasn't Phineas and Ferb, but you know what? I saw a few good episodes, and I thought it was good. I kind of wonder maybe if it would have done better maybe on another channel. I mean, I bet Kick Buttowski would have probably done well if it was on Nickelodeon. I mean, they already had a TV show in the 90s about extreme sports with rocket power, but yeah, that's right. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Okay, what about the show? Well, on the show, Kick was not an only child. He had two siblings, an older brother, an older pain in the butt brother, in my opinion. Bradley Elizabeth Buttowski. What in the heck were his parents thinking? I don't know if they wanted a girl or what, but anyway, yeah, that was Kick's older brother, not a good person. And then Kick had a younger sister, Brianna, or was it Brianna? Whatever, however you pronounce it. For those of you who've seen the show, Brianna was the one with the blonde hair. Personally, this is my opinion. Feel free to disagree, and if you want. I actually thought Brianna was the best character on the show. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like the episodes, the Trike X5 episode and the episode Sister Pact. My favorite episode, by the way. Brianna was an awesome character. I mean, yeah, she did have an attitude at times, but at least she didn't always try to bust her brothers like you know who on you know where. But here's the thing. Brianna rarely appeared on the show. I mean, I even remember when they used to post some of the episodes on YouTube. Some of the comments were like, I didn't know Kick had a sister. Yeah, I mean, she rarely appeared. I mean, she would like appear in the opening title for like 2 seconds. There was a scene where Kick jumps over her head and rides a skateboard past his other family members. But yeah, to Disney, we had to see Phineas and Ferb's sister not every episode, but pretty much every stinking episode. And you know what? It might as well have been pretty much every episode when you heard her say, "Bob, Phineas and Ferb are making a title sequence." You know, this will very likely never happen. But maybe Kick Buttowski would maybe do better on another channel, like I said before. I don't know if Disney still has the rights to the show or not, but maybe Nickelodeon could pick it up. I mean, I'm sure they would be able to maybe get all the actors back. I mean, Brian Stepanek, the dad from Kick Buttowski, is also the dad from The Loud House, so they already got him. And Gray Delisle, I mean, yes. You know, if they were to bring it back to Nickelodeon, wouldn't it be cool if they had a crossover with those two shows? Could you imagine a pageant with Brianna Buttowski and Lola Loud competing against each other? Oh, man. Oh, before I move on to the last one, I'm going to give you a little piece of trivia. There was actually talks at Disney about a crossover episode with Phineas and Ferb and Kick Buttowski. What was going to happen, based on what I read, Phineas and Ferb was going to build like a skateboard ramp or something for Kick. And Kick's brother Brad developed a crush on Candace. As much of a pill, I'm not going to curse, but a pill Candace can be, she deserves way better than Brad. Just saying. I mean, she could do way better than him. Now, if it weren't for this next character, I would have put Brianna on number 1. But this one is pretty much considered a main character on a certain TV show. You might have heard of it. He lives in a pineapple. He lives under the sea. He flips burgers. I'm talking about SpongeBob. And the character I'm going to talk about on SpongeBob is the one, the only, Sandy Cheeks. Sandy has always, I repeat, always has been my favorite character since day one. My sister, even, who has never, and I mean never ever been a SpongeBob fan, but I used to have her watch a few episodes with me when we were kids. Even she said Sandy was a good character. It just, personally, I think instead of the Patrick Star Show, they should have given the spinoff to Sandy. The Sandy Cheats Show. I mean, she is an awesome, awesome character. And just, she does the state of Texas proud. I salute you, Sandy Cheeks. You are awesome. In fact, I have the video game SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. There was no way I wasn't going to get it when I saw it at a retro video game store, because I remember not only you got to play as SpongeBob, but you also got to play as Patrick and Sandy. Even my sister was kind of interested when I told her about that game. But anyway, that is, in my opinion, the top 10 cartoons that deserve more screen time. Feel free to comment about this video if you like it, maybe disagree, whatever you want to say, leave it down in the comments below, and I will see you again real soon. Thank you all, have a good night, take care.